Well, let's cross now to our correspondent Greg McKenzie, who's at Gatwick Airport. Greg, some updated figures in the last few minutes. Just remind us of what those are, first of all, please.
Well, that's right. So more than 800 scheduled flights today. Of those, about 150 have already been cancelled, and we're told that number could rise. Now, the airport resumed service at about 7:30 this morning after it shut the runway due to the drones that were flying within the airspace. Now, of course, flying a drone within the airspace of an airport is a criminal offence and carries a 5-year sentence. Now, I've been speaking to passengers all morning. Many are just simply frustrated. They want to know, am I flying out today? They're saying many airlines not giving the information. They're getting here to the airport only to be told their flights are scheduled from other airports across the UK, including Luton, Birmingham, Stansted and many others. So let's bring in some passengers now. So these guys, where are you flying to? If you come over.
Yeah, so we're flying to Accra, Ghana via Lisbon, a connecting flight to Lisbon. And we're flying via Portugal TAP. We're supposed to be flying via them, but our flight's cancelled.
So what have the airline said? Who are you flying with?
So we're flying with TAP, as you just said, and we literally have no information whatsoever. We've been on the phones for about 2 hours, and they're literally saying that they can't give us any refunds. They can't reschedule for us at the moment. We literally just don't know what's going on. We've been here since 6 a.m. and we're quite frankly frustrated. So
what are you going to do? You're going to go home?
We have no other choice. We have to go home.
Yeah.
And they said if we book another flight ourselves, we don't get refunded for what we've just booked. We only get refunded for the initial amount, which is significantly lower than what we would be paying now if we were to book now.
Yeah. It's deplorable, you know, to treat your customers like this. You know, we've come here to fly out. I've got a wedding to go to, and I can't go to that. I've got to see my grandma. You know, she's elderly, and I can't do that. And they haven't even given any sort of information. You know, we came here to the luggage claim, and that was the first time that we actually got any sort of information that this flight has been cancelled. We had to ask them. They never, at any point, came and contacted us via email, phone, anything. And now they're saying that we're not even going to get our money back for if we're going to book another flight. I mean, how is this to treat customers? It's ridiculous.
It's something else. It's something else. Very embarrassing.
Now, in terms of drones, now we're used to delays here at airports, whether that be the snow, whether that be ash clouds. I mean, to hear the delays and cancellations ultimately because of drones, I mean, what do you make of that?
I mean, I can understand that it's dangerous, but for us, the main issue is that the travel insurance companies may not cover that cost, or may not cover our costs. Exactly. Because drones isn't something that they sort of know about. So that's the main issue for us.
Yeah. And I'm just shocked how TAP Portugal has treated us. To be fair, and to be frank, it's not good enough. You know, you should treat your customers with more respect. You know, and it's just it's been disappointing, to say the least.
Guys. Well, thank you very much. So you just heard it there. That's just some of the passengers. Now, the Civil Aviation Authority did issue a statement yesterday that basically have said the airlines are not liable to compensate passengers for these cancellations because these are exceptional circumstances. Many passengers have said the airlines have basically been given, well, off the hook in terms of compensation.
Thank you very much, Greg McKenzie. We'll be back with more on Gatwick soon, but we're